What's popping, y'all? Welcome on back to the channel. The Real is back. The Veil is back. J. Cole just dropped a new song on this random Wednesday. Okay, I'm not mad about, a random music drop. Usually we get music on like a Thursday night, maybe a Friday, maybe a Tuesday or a Saturday if you're Kendrick Lamar, child, who knows. So I am here for a J. Cole drop on this random Wednesday, and luckily I was already dressed and recording a different video aside from this one. So I said, cool, let me sit down in front of the computer again. Now, with that being said, y'all know how this goes. The full reaction will be up on Patreon. If any of this gets because of YouTube copyrights, y'all make sure you're subscribed up to the channel. Make sure you hit the like button because I know you go like the video. Leave a comment down below. Tell me how you feel about Port Antonio. And mind you, this is 5 minutes long. And if y'all know me, I'm the first one to complain about a short song. So 5 minutes, not upset about it. And if we hear any bars that stick out, we'll talk about it at the end of the video. Cool? Cool. All right. Without further ado, J. Cole, Port Antonio. Here we go, y'all. I don't think it's a music video, though. What sample is that? Oh, know that you are. Is that Snow? Is that Snow Allegra? Cleo Soul. I know the song. I think it's Snow.
Young Jermaine walked the straight and narrow. Minimum wage jobs for the narrow. But still my mind was on the zeros. I fiend for the perks that was seen flipping birds. So we was skipping church, but my eyes was on the sparrows. Niggas flipping pies, spending thousands on a payroll. Shit, I wanna shine too. I want dimes too. Jealous niggas wanna know just how my rhymes blew. Mono y mono, I'm Bono, I'm you times two. Now I'm bougie, I done crew the fountain blue. But never forgot the spot where I developed my plot. To dwell at the top, the veil where all my skeletons locked. If I could do it all over, then I never would swap. I seen good, I seen bad, had my melanin mocked. I seen lifelong friends turn to devilish ops. I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop. You better beat it for you see that heavy metal get popped. He was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gon' bet on the block. He wanna ball till he fall until the Federals knock. And sit his ass on the bench for moving careless with rock. You can't relate unless your father was not around. And your mother went out and found someone else and then brought around. And they salaries then combined. When they married and brought you out of that poverty, then you moved to a soft little part of town. So that when you back in the hood, you feel awkward about it now. Then your confidence start to drown. But the rapping gave you some positive thoughts, so you jot them down. You jot them down.
I don't want to reach. I'll wait. I'll wait.
Ride to it. 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 Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Right.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. 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 Y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
Damn, am I reaching?
Benjamin Button, cold flows, reverse time. To find deliveries good as mine, you gotta search primes. I'm scaling heights higher than birds can perch, trying to be something, hoping that peace comes to my cursed mind. One thing's for sure that I've matured from my first rhyme. I learned long ago you can't please them all and it hurts trying. In this game where all you've got is your name like dirt, I'm smirking at niggas trying to besmirch mine. Absurd times where the fake get told it is wise. I can see hate in both of your eyes, but the third's blind. So you search lines, but you struggle, which explains the puzzled look on the dull faces the word finds. I hate when raps become but like do not disturb signs. Can't knock it if I see it's about to do. They instigate the fuckery because it's profitable. But singing stop the violence tunes with dudes in hospitals. I pulled the plug because I seen where that was about to go. They wanted blood, they wanted
not reaching.
I'm not reaching. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost the battle dog, I would have lost the bro. I would have gained a foe. And And all for what? Just to attain some old props from strangers that don't got a clue what I've been aiming for since the age of 14. Jermaine is no king, if that means I gotta dig up dirt and pay the whole team of algorithm bot niggas just to sway the whole thing on social media. Competing for your favorable memes to be considered best to live and rest. The weight of both things. I understand the thirst of being first that made them both swing, protecting legacies. So lines got crossed, perhaps regrettably. My friends went to war, I walked away with all they blood on me. Now some will discredit me, try wipe away my pedigree, but please find a nigga out that's rapping this incredibly.
Right.
My dog texted me, I share the words he said to me. If you refuse to shoot the gun, don't mean the gun ain't deadly. I guess in that metaphor, hypothetically, the gun is me. I texted back like, guess a gun ain't what I'm trying to be, my nigga. They stripped me of my spot and now I'm finally free, my nigga. They say I'm picking sides, they don't you lie on me, my nigga. To start another war, hey Drake, you'll always be my nigga. I ain't ashamed to say you did a lot for me, my nigga. Fuck all the narratives. Tapping back into your magic pen is what's imperative. Reminding these folks why we do it. It's not for beefing, it's for speaking our thoughts, pushing ourselves, reaching the charts, reaching your minds, deep in your hearts, creeping to find emotions to touch, something inside to open you up, help you cope with the rough times and shit. I'm sending love cause we ain't prime and shit. My nigga, y'all niggas ain't stopping me.
I knew as soon as I heard that Michael Jackson with the red jacket and then Beat It, I was like, is this Drake? And I was like, no, I'm reaching. We're past it. No. My third eye was open.
Y'all niggas ain't stopping me. Y'all niggas ain't.
Where is genius.com? Let's hold on. Okay, Port Antonio by J. God dang Cole. First of all, what's the importance of Port Antonio? Y'all fill me in because I'm lost on that part. Like I was saying before, as soon as I heard I was Mike in red leather trying to tell him to stop, you better beat it before you see the heavy metal get popped. Throughout this entire rap beef, it definitely started before the rap beef, but like there have been so many Michael Jackson references. There's been Michael Jackson references. There's been Prince references. You know, Drake and Michael Jackson, they were going for the what was the record? The number one spot of stream song? I don't know what it was. It's been a lot of Michael Jackson strays being caught, okay? So in my mind, as soon as I heard the Michael Jackson bar, I was like, is this about Drake? And I was like, no, I don't want to reach. It's fine. But yeah, this actually makes a lot of sense. And then he also said this one bar too, which was interesting. And I'm a little early for Genius, so maybe I'm reaching. But it was, he was a mean ass wing with a hell of a shot. But if no team draft king, he gonna bet on the block. When I heard Draft King, that kind of further solidified the Drake reference for me, because is Drake with DraftKings? Does he just? I don't know. I'm not big on like the gambling stuff, but he does something along the lines of that. So that made a lot of sense. But then he started talking about you can't relate because your father was not around. And I was like, oh, I don't think he would diss Drake in this moment. And it's interesting too, because even towards the end of the song, he basically said like, hey Drake, you saw it to me. You always gonna be my dude. You did a lot for me. I don't care what the narratives are talking about. He's all right to me, is what J. Cole said. And I mean, if that's how you feel, J. Cole, that's your business. I don't know. This song, Port Antonio, is very interesting to me for a number of reasons. First order of business, this is the first time that J. Cole has directly, correct me if I'm wrong, because we have listened to a lot of J. Cole tracks that he's dropped since. Might delete later, but I feel like this is the first song where he's been very direct in what he's been feeling in the aftermath of the beef. More so the aftermath of him being like, hey, my fault. I actually don't want to be a part of any of this. And he actually said that in the track where he said, hold on, my friends went to war. I walked away with all of their blood on me. Now some will discredit me, trying to wipe away my pedigree. But please find somebody out here that's rapping this incredibly. Exactly, J. Cole. Exactly. So yeah, it's very interesting that he actually, I like it though, because we've gotten a lot of J. Cole music over the last couple months after the fact. But this was like so direct and it made sense. And honestly, I'm trying to figure out if I prefer J. Cole coming out with a song like Port Antonio and kind of talking about the aftermath of everything now with it being October versus his first song, first feature being out after the beef being grippy. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to see if I appreciate the timing of this now versus if it was fresh after the beef and the apology. I don't know. It's very interesting to me. But like I said, he's very direct. He said Drake's name multiple times. He didn't mention Kendrick too much. But I mean, he didn't mention Kendrick's name, but he definitely just said they're both my friends. And I feel like I walked away with all of their blood on me. He also said, I pulled the plug because I saw where that was about to go, right? I've said this so many times, y'all. They wanted blood. They wanted clicks to make their pocket grow. You know, we've seen that. They see this fire in my pen and think I'm dodging smoke. I wouldn't have lost a battle dog. I would have lost a bro. I would have gained a foe. And all for what? Just to attain more props from strangers who don't know what I've been aiming for. And honestly, and I hate to make this about me, y'all, but honestly, let me tell you something. It's been really tough to be a J. Cole fan this year, okay? Because honestly, I feel like I said this months and months and months ago. Probably on one of the videos, probably on Might Delete Later after the apology or whatever. And people are like, what? No, how could he apologize? And I said, no, I would prefer. Mind you, J. Cole has an incredible pen. I will give him that. Lyricism, all there. But I would prefer if two people were doing a rap beef, I need y'all to actually have that hate in your heart. Because rap beef, it gets nasty, okay? Like, if y'all have studied the history of rap beef, if y'all have seen rap beefs, like, it gets nasty. And in my mind, I just can't see rap beef happening with two people that want to be friends at the end of the day. Like, there's some competitive type of ways that you could go, but the way in which that it was going, it was best that J. Cole bowed out if he wanted to keep a friendship intact, which is what he said. So as a fan, I feel validated in this moment. I really do, y'all. It's been tough out here fighting for J. Cole, okay? But yeah, this is a real solid song. Also, Port Antonio was really, really smooth. I love the sample. And it's also giving me some throwback, like Friday Night Lights. Like, it's giving me, I don't know. This is different from what we've heard from J. Cole lately. But like, if you've been listening to J. Cole's music for a while, it feels familiar. Is that a reach? Y'all understand what I'm putting down? Okay, let me know your thoughts down below. But yeah, I'm here for it. Also, my final thought before I rant and ramble too much. I feel like the fall off is coming soon. I say that like every time we get new J. Cole, but I do feel like the fall off is coming soon because now J. Cole has dropped so much new music in the last couple of months, whether it's a song on his own, whether it's a verse on somebody else's song, like I feel like we're starting to amp up. You see what I'm saying? Let me know your thoughts down below about Port Antonio. Let me know how you feel about it. Yeah, this was good. Which is crazy because one of the last videos we did was collard greens on the channel, and that was also really good. But I'm feeling Port Antonio. This is interesting. Okay, let me know your thoughts down below, y'all. Tell me how you feel about it. And on that note, I will catch y'all either on the Twitch channel or right back here on the YouTube page. Y'all be easy in these streets. Thank you so much for watching. Bye, y'all.